Once upon a time, there used to live a student of knowledge. He was extremely hungry once, so he went out there to search for food. But he could not find any food. He asked people for food, but people did not give him any food, unfortunately. So he went into a farm and he grabbed an apple and he ate that apple, and then he regretted his action. He was saddened about what he has done. So he asked people, who owns this farm? So they told him, there is a person that lives right next to the garden and he is the owner of that garden. So he went to him. He said, please forgive me. I have eaten an apple from your farm. Please forgive me. He said, I will not forgive you, and I will be your opposition on the day of judgment in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He said, it was only an apple. Please forgive me. He said, I will not forgive you, and he walked back inside the house and he closed the door. So this young man waits outside the house. He waits from the time of Dhuhr prayer till Asr prayer. And this man comes out. He said, I beg you to forgive me. I am willing to become a laborer. I am willing to work for you. Just forgive me for that apple. He said, okay, I will forgive you, but on one condition. He said, what is that? He said, that you marry my daughter. And the young man was happy to hear that. But the old man, he said, but she has few problems. He said, she is deaf, dumb, blind, and disabled. He said, what? And he said, I will never forgive you until you marry her. And they have set a certain date and time for this young man to come to complete the marriage. This young man was dragging his legs along because he is saddened, he is upset that he is going to marry someone that he will be looking after for the rest of his life just for an apple. So he walks inside the house. After completing the marriage, he sees a beautiful girl and she comes up to him and he is just astonished, he is amazed, he is surprised, and he is looking at her dumbfounded, flabbergasted. Subhanallah al-Azim. She said to him, are you surprised? He said, yes. He said, your father has said that you are blind, deaf, dumb, and disabled. She said to him, my father has been looking for a spouse for me for a long time. He has been looking for a husband for me for a long time. And when he saw that you are fearful of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because of the apple that you have eaten, he knew that you are the right person for me. And she said to him, yes, I am blind from looking at haram. I am deaf from hearing haram. I am dumb from speaking haram, and I am disabled to walk to haram, which is prohibited. Subhanallah. And guess what? Who is their son? Their son is one of the greatest Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah. See, my dear brothers and sisters, in this beautiful story of marriage of the parents of Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewarded the father of Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah, in a way that he never has imagined. So let us pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so that He gives us the ability to be honest, fair, and conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our daily life. That's for today. See you next time.